I just wanted to document the monstrosity that is my half sorted through basement. There's like, this is all stuff to go through. There's a giant hole in the middle, and then I'll show you there's a giant hole on the other side. This is all garbage. It's my husband's archery setup. And then there's a hole over here. But other than that, everything pretty much needs sorted through. This is all donations. There's another box that's already upstairs of donations. Sorry, I'm going to walk and talk. Maybe, if I don't trip and die. I already started this project a few weeks ago and then got married and left and been home for a week and haven't done anything. And every time I come down here, my dog's crated down here. It just drives me a little bit bananas. And there's even more boxes over here. So I definitely have my work cut out for me. This is probably going to be broken up into more than one video. And this is just definitely way more stuff than two people should have. It's all of like our childhood stuff, some Christmas stuff, some animal stuff, just a lot of stuff. And I'm excited for most of it to get out of here. There's no reason for us to have all of this. And it is nice that I have a walkout basement. There's my yard. Hello. So at least there's some light when I'm attempting to do all of this. Alright, let's go. Okay. I am not sure how different this looks to you, but my trash pile has grown pretty substantially, and I've dumped, that blue bin is full of garbage, I've dumped that twice. So, hopefully, I mean, all of these are, this isn't, but all of these are all filled up with garbage. And then, if you look over here, my donut pile has also grown pretty substantially. The only part that kind of sucks about the way I planned this is that I just kind of threw everything that I wanted to get rid of in a pile instead of separating things I wanted to sell and keep. So I'm going to have to go through that twice or just decide to take the loss. I'm not sure yet. And then this doesn't look any different. But this looks different. This is all of my husband's like childhood things. It's boxes of like old clothes and like books and video games and, you know, board games and all that kind of stuff. So that's for him to go through. That's not my place, but I will move around so you can see. I cleared out this whole space, which was mostly just rearranging this pile, but I went through plenty of boxes that I could go through. And then this is what I'm left with doing on this side, going through. That blue bin is keep, and I started a keep pile over here as well. So both of my keep boxes, just that and then this stuff. That Christmas tree is to go. Those are, I have to move it over, husband's way. The Target box is full of our old dishes to give my sister. She moves into her first apartment at the start of next year. She's a sophomore this year, so she's still in the dorms. But next year, she'll be getting all of our old stuff. So we'll be hanging on to a good bit for her. I have not even begun to touch over here at all. So we'll see what I get to today. But this is my progress for now. Hello again, and it looks a little bit different still. This entire wall is still all of my husband's things, so that's going to be its own separate, probably all-day project between the two of us. And then the dog crate, we have two dogs. One is crated and one no longer needs to be, but we're going to eventually you know, have more dogs, probably in 10 years or so, but eventually we'll need that crate again. It does break down, I just don't know how. On top of it is a Keurig that is never open. We don't need it, so we're giving it to a friend. And then of course this will still need hung up over here. This is still husband stuff that needs to go through. It just moving it was very heavy. Archery stuff that's not going anywhere. This is all to, minus the crossbow, to be donated with the exception of this Dyson. We already had a Shark that we liked. We actually like it better than the Dyson, but I will save that for my sister. Giant garbage pile. The only thing, that bulletin board is not garbage. It just kind of got stuck back there as the garbage pile grew. So that's not garbage. That I will keep. And then over here, the keep pile has grown larger and very disorganized. So this will probably be its own separate day of sorting through things and putting things away in bins. But I need the bins that all of the donate stuff is being stored in to do so. That's still craptastic back there. Some of this corner done. Those pictures and shelves in the back are to be actually hung up in our living room. They were just like leaning against the wall, and we moved them down here when we had company over, just because it kind of looked weird, just like 20 pictures leaning against the wall. So we need to get them hung up, and those are picture shelves from IKEA. Christmas tree, which I hope is not ruined. It fell over and has been like that for months. It's giant and pre-lit, and I got it at a thrift store. So I really, really hope I don't have to buy a Christmas tree 2 years in a row. This section is home decor from my parents that still nothing is hung on our walls except for like 3 things. So that we still need to hang up, like those candlesticks are actually like family pieces. And then this is all like childhood keepsakes and the orange thing, and that's all my student teaching stuff. So these are going to be staying over here. This side eventually is going to be the storage side. So once everything is in the actual right boxes, they'll all be over here. Our eventual plan is not make anybody sick. To have this be like, we have our rowing machine upstairs in our bedroom, and to like move the punching bag here, and we have free weights and stuff, and then that like weight bench thing, have that be in this area. Eventually when we finish it, this will be the living room, but for now my husband practices archery in here, which he can't do because I'm going through the basement, poor guy. From over there, it's about what is it, like a 35-yard shot, I think. That's how wide our house is. Windows, doors, giant keep pile. Actually, that TV stand is not a keep, and neither is that Christmas tree underneath that blue box, but everything else over here is. So this is probably all I'm going to get done today. Sorry, I'm like blushed and sweaty, because I still would like to edit this and put it up. So this will probably be the end of part 1. We'll see what else I can get done this week, or if I, take a little longer. That stuff back there, my husband's stuff, I'm going to be thrilled if it gets done by New Year's, because he travels for work, so his time that he is here, he likes to relax and be home, which I cannot blame him for at all. So that'll probably be like, let's do a box a weekend kind of thing. So that could take a long time. But thank you for watching.